In the headlines, Tegina remains ghost town days after abduction of students. Nigeria discovers new gas reserves. And Iran accuses US of double standard. Hello and welcome to Trust News Updates. I am Martia Omar. Barely a month and some weeks after Abubakar Shekau, former leader of the factional Boko Haram sect, killed himself in a violent confrontation with some members of Islamic State of West African Province, ISWAP top commanders, both Boko Haram and ISWAP fighters, have reportedly mended fences. In a 13-minute-long video, an army of fighters belonging to the rival extremist groups reunited themselves after they individually placed their hands atop one another while chanting words of solidarity to demonstrate their reuniting and togetherness. They thereafter pledged allegiance to one Abba, Ibrahim al-Qurayshi. In the meantime, Chief of Army Staff Major General Farouk Yahya has urged troops of Sector 2 Joint Task Force Northeast Operation Heading K to destroy all Boko Haram and Islamic State West African Province terrorist enclaves in their various locations. The Director, Army Public Relations, Brigadier General Onyema Nwachukwu, in a statement said that Yahya gave the charge while addressing troops in Damaturu, Yobe State. The Chief of Army Staff commended the troops for the successful conduct of various operations, which include Operation Aiso, Tamunoma, Katana Jimlan, Fireball, among others. Yahya enjoined them to use their experiences from their series of operations to destroy the remnants of the terrorists within their area of responsibility. Borno State Governor Babagana Zulum has ordered the immediate suspension of ACTED, an international non-governmental organization, following Saturday's discovery that the humanitarian NGO was using a hotel in Maiduguri for the training of persons on shooting. Zulum's spokesman, Malam Isa Gusau, who announced the governor's directive, said the French NGO was found using toy guns and simulators in training exercises at a hotel located off a circular road in Maiduguri. Gusau explained that residents near the hotel had reported to officials that they were hearing gunshots from the hotel, following which government officials reported the matter to GRA Divisional Police Headquarters, which oversees the hotel location. The police have found 3 toy pistols at the hotel, while 2 traders, who are both Nigerians, were at the police station with investigation ongoing. Abduction of 150 students of Islamia School in Tegina along Birnin Gwari Road on May 30 has made the place a ghost town of some sorts. Though few students escaped from captivity, many are still in the hands of the bandits. Residents of Tegina live in fear that the bandits can attack the town without any resistance from security operatives. Daily Trust Head of Investigation Desk Fidelix Maslever was in Tegina recently, and he speaks of what he observed.
Okay, I'm just back from Tegina in Tafa local government area of Niger State, where dozens of school pupils were abducted at an Islamia school. Basically, I went there to do an update on the situation there. I discovered that the pupils are still not yet back. They're still in the hands of the abductors. A few of them managed to escape, and they are back to reunite with their parents. But the bulk of them are still with the abductors. And that has put pains and fears and anxiety in the hearts of the parents. In fact, the whole town is sort of grieving because of that particular incident. Before now, there has been, the media will go there and talk to the parents and even the management of the school and the rest of them to get updates. But when I got there, I discovered that there is a directive that has been handed to the parents and the school authority and other people concerned to stop granting media interviews. So basically, when I went, my initial intention to speak with the parents as well as the management of the school, and then some of the puppies that have escaped was not successful because of that directive. I understand it came from the powers that be. But of course, I couldn't go there and then come back to say, no, I did not get anybody to speak with. So I had to devise means of speaking with the parents, even off the record. So I was able to get about 4 of the parents who spoke with me off the records. And their tales were those of pains, sorrow, and, frustrations. They narrated to me how the incident happened on the first day, which was the 30th of May, when the incident actually happened. So by the end of the day, I saw a town that has become, almost dead because of the incident, because the social and even economic and business lives of the people in that town have been seriously affected as a result of this. Now you see people now retiring to their homes as early as 8 o'clock instead of keeping awake to do their business. Before now, I learned the town never went to bed. People stay out doing their businesses until late at night. But right now, if you go to Tegina, you discover that as early as 8 o'clock, they retire to their beds for fear, of being attacked. And most of them told me that there is no security presence in the place, which is one of the things that is causing them, to have fear. At least if you have security personnel patrolling around the place, it will give them some sort of security assurance or some form of hope. But you don't find security personnel around the place. So they're just left like that, and then they are enveloped in this kind of fear. And, once in a while, there will be this kind of rumors that, these people are coming. Then it will lead to panic. People will begin to run helter-skelter and all of that. Basically, this is the situation in Tegina at the moment. The puppies of that Salihu Tanku Islamia school, they are still in the hands of their abductors. The parents are still grieving. They have been barred from granting media interviews. So right now, they cannot voice out their frustrations again. They're just there waiting for probably when God will intervene and then bring back their children back to them. That is the situation in Tegina at the moment. I tried speaking with the government officials there to, have their own side of the story, but they were not forthcoming. But I got a source from Government House who said that the directive that was given for the parents not to talk until the puppies are rescued is to safeguard them as the puppies. He wants to protect them, until they are rescued. So that is basically what is the situation at Tegina right now.
That was Daily Trust Head of Investigation Desk, Videlis Mark Lever, recounting his observation at Tegina. Coming up next, Belgium battles Portugal in the Euro 2020 last round of 16. Just stay with us.
Get latest updates on current topical issues and breaking news by downloading the Trust TV mobile app on your Android devices. Go online, click Google Play Store, search Trust TV, install the app, and get doses of unfiltered information on happenings all over the world in your pocket. Trust TV, documenting the Nigerian story.
Like other schools commissioned by President Muhammadu Buhari last week, the Government Day Secondary School in Gwangi is one of many signatures of the Zulum administration. Sited at densely populated Gwangi community, the school has 60 air-conditioned classrooms for a minimum of 2,400 students. It has 5 laboratories for ICT, physics, chemistry, biology, and agricultural science. The project is one of 16 mega-sized primary and technical secondary schools established in the 2 years of Professor Babagana Umara Zulum as governor of Borno State.
My name is Samuel Dada. Yakubu Isa, ana mana kabila jeje. Aminu Musa. A wannan harkar ce muke dan samun abinci, an muke taimaka mu wasu da yawa.
Looking for private jobs. Sometimes you get employed and the process of payment, you undergo some kind of stress.
Welcome back to Trust News Update. Before we went on that break, we told you that Tegina remains ghost town days after abduction of students. And moving on, representative of Yusuf Buhari, son of President Muhammadu Buhari, were in Kano to finalize his marriage to a Kano princess. Governors of Jigawa, Kebbi, and Birnin State led the delegation to the palace of the Emir of Kano, Aminu Ado Bayero, on Sunday to conclude arrangements for the royal wedding. Yusuf is set to marry Nafisa Bayero, daughter of Emir of Bichi, Nasiru Ado Bayero. Nigeria's Minister of State for Petroleum Resources, Timothy Silva, has said that the country accidentally discovered 206 trillion cubic feet of gas reserves while in search of crude oil. Silva, who revealed this in Abuja at the news agency of Nigeria Forum, said that the country could discover an additional 600 trillion cubic feet reserve to enable it to achieve the desired development required of a gas nation. According to the minister, the country's transition from gas to renewable fuel will be gradual when it has fully utilized the benefit associated with gas. On the international scene, Iran is accusing the United States government of double standards on freedom of expression after some Iranian websites are blocked in the U.S. Dozens of websites belonging to Iranian news outlets and other regional websites were taken down, with U.S. Department of Justice saying they operated violation of U.S. sanctions against Iran. Tehran termed the U.S. action as double standard and the seizure as bullying measure.
Will very strongly and very negatively harm the interests of Iran, as well as the negotiation that is still going on in Vienna between Iran government and the Iran nuclear-related parties, especially including the United States. It means new pressure will arise for the prevention of the possible rapprochement between Iran and the United States in the future.
And to sports, defending champions Portugal will face Belgium in one of the standout ties in the last 16 stage of Euro 2020 in Seville on Sunday evening, while Belgium having a 100% record at this summer's competition. Belgium breezed into the knockout round by winning all three of their Group B fixtures to top the section, while Portugal ultimately qualified from Group F in third behind France and Germany. Portugal qualified from Group F in third position, having picked a 2-2 draw against France on Wednesday night. And it's a wrap on the Trust News Update. Do not forget to follow us on our social media platforms. I am Martia Umar. Thank you for watching.